Welcome back to Wise Men Company, everybody. Ben Brown here. Today, a video I've been really excited to do. My favorite handguns of 2019. Now, that doesn't mean these handguns came out in 2019. I selected these handguns because they were readily available in 2019. Some of these that I'm going to mention today actually came out in 2018, but their inventory was spotty at best, and I didn't really get to shooting them until the beginning of 2019. So I have picked 5 handguns that I have really liked shooting this year, and some of them have really kind of surprised me. Some of them won't surprise you. Let's get right into it. And these are in no particular order, but they kind of are. Maybe you can tell some favoritism in this video. Let me know down in the comments if you can spot it. I'm going to start first with the Archon Type B. This gun came out in 2018, or it started shipping in 2018, and it was really hard to get. Back orders were large. I waited, I think, 4 months for mine, and I started shooting it the beginning of 2019, and that was a gun I bought myself. I do not regret buying that gun one bit. I carry it all the time. I've run it in the tactical games. You've seen it on the channel before. This gun is great. It's a little pricey if you're just comparing it to your normal over-the-counter Glock, but I think you're getting a lot of value for this gun. You're getting 4 magazines with it, a great trigger, front slide serrations, competition sights. It runs great. It's smooth. It's just a phenomenal gun. It's a little on the heavy side, but I think the Archon Type B is just a great buy if you're looking for a new handgun. That was an easy one for me to select as far as these top handguns go. Love the Archon, can't wait to keep shooting it more, and I'm excited to see what other variants come out in the future. This next one surprised me a lot because you could kind of consider me a Sig hater. The Sig P320 X Compact. This gun is really, really nice. I am very tempted to carry it. It's a great size. It's a little smaller than a Glock 19, same capacity. Great trigger, maybe not as good as the Archon, but it's pretty darn close. You're getting a good set of sights on top. The slide is limited to the Leupold DPP or a Sig Romeo 1 Pro, I believe. But I like the Leupold DPP, so I'm not going to fault the X Compact for that. So this gun, I mean, it's just been great. It's very intuitive to shoot. It's a little bit of a higher bore axis, which I could complain about, but I shoot it so good that it's really not worth mentioning. The bore axis is kind of negligible. I think if you're a Sig fan and you don't have any of the X line yet, you should take a hard look at them. I think if you're in the market for a new concealed carry gun and you're not a fan of Glocks, the P320 X Compact is a solid choice. That is number 2 on my list for 2019, and again, it surprised me because Sig Sauer, you do some dumb stuff sometimes. Next on the list is the Kanak Elite Combat Executive, or whatever you want to call it. It's the executive line of the Combat Elite. It is their all-black version. This is the first variant that they came out with. Was a great gun, but they fixed the barrel, which they made it a normal 1/2x28 thread pitch on the end so you can run a can. The gun was great already, and then they just made that one tweak, and they made it in black, which I like, with the gold barrel. It's just a great gun. Kanaks are very underrated. You're getting a lot of gun for the price point. They're cranking out some handguns that have a lot of value in them. The Executive is on their Gucci side of the lineup. But again, you're getting a lot of stuff with this. You're getting plates for optics. You're getting replacement fibers for sights and a mag well at the bottom. I mean, it's just set up, ready to go. There's nothing you would do to this gun straight out of the box. Kanak, bravo. That's number 3 on my list. Good job, guys. 4th is the Glock 45, and this obviously came out in 2018 after the 19X. The Glock 45 has been my main squeeze as far as a carry gun. Have a ton of rounds through that. I think it's the Glock that makes the most sense. It's the do-all Glock. I'm getting 17 rounds in the capacity category. You're getting a shorter slide. It's a little bit more comfortable to sit down with. The trigger seems to get better and better over time. You're getting that boring Glock reliability. It's just a solid gun. Again, I like it because it can do everything. I can wear it outside the waistband. I can wear it inside the waistband. You know it's gonna outlive you. So Glock 45, it's a boring pick, you might say, but it has to make my list. And then last but not least is the Sig Sauer P365, and you can throw the P365 XL on that if you want to. I haven't messed with that much. Noah shot the P365 way more than I have. He's carried it. He loves it. It has gotten him away from Glocks, which I don't know if, I didn't ever think that was possible, but he carries it every day. He enjoys it. And they kind of set the bar for this new micro 9mm standard. I mean, 10 rounds in a tiny little gun. You can get mag extensions for them and carry more rounds. Sig seems to have figured out the small size, high capacity game really well. The P365 is very shootable. I hate shooting Glock 43s, absolutely hate it. I mean, I can't hit the broadside of a barn with a Glock 43, but for how small the P365 is, I can manage. I can really shoot that gun well for how tiny it is. Only thing I'd be concerned about when I'm shooting it is my hands tend to get a little far front, blowing the tip of my thumb off. Obviously, that's a main concern, but you just have to be conscious of that. It's not a big deal. Then you don't have to worry about it. But the P365, bravo, Sig. You made two guns that made my list, and that's very surprising. All right, guys, so that's my top 5 handguns for 2019. I'm sure there's going to be some comments down below, and bring them on. Let me know if you think of any that I missed or that should be on my list. Hit the comment section, argue with each other, argue with me. I welcome it. Top 5 handguns are always an interesting topic, and those are mine. Those are my personal choices. Thank you for watching. My name's Ben Brown. Go check us out at wisemancompany.com. A lot of great gear over there. Thank you for subscribing. We'll see you on the next video.